क्या बात है. When God is with you, there is no fear. But when there is fear with you, there is no love. I have a biggest rule in my own life. And the rule is, I have more faith in God than any single thing in this world. For example, me making it here by tomorrow. So many people I spoke to, everyone's like, I hope you make it. Oh my God, one of the sisters in Chicago, she said the same thing. She's like, oh, this is so bad. I'm like, what is bad about it? They have everyone to sing. They have a Swami. Even if I don't make it, maybe that's what Maharaji wants. But if he wants me there, I will make it there. I could have done two things. I did one of them. I could have just stayed calm and let Maharaji decide. And if God wants me in a place, I will get there. No speeding required. Or I could have panicked my whole way trying to get here. The main goal was to get here. No, the main goal was if God wanted me. The main goal was not me getting here, brothers and sisters. It was the journey. How do I react on this journey? How do I show attitude? How is my feelings involved? How are all these things lining up? It was not about me getting here, it's how I react to getting here. And that's what's going to keep me calm, or that is what's going to build anxiety in my body. Because I stayed calm, I was not tired for a second. Traveling for almost 2 days, not tired for a second. Before that, I was on about 15 flights working. Not tired for a day. Came here, sat here, did my part, not tired. Why? Because the mindset was that I am going to go do something for my Guru. I'm finally going to get the opportunity to do some selfless service. I'm going to go ahead and do some seva. Just because the mindset said, whatever you want from me, I am there for you, everything falls into place. But we want things our way. We want things to be the way we want to be. That's why it says, "Mane ke mate na chaliye." Don't listen to your mind. Oh, I have to be there at this time. I have to be there. I have to go do this. Oh my God, I have so much going on in my life. All these things are not going to make your life easy. Yet, anxiety is going to take over your mind and you won't be able to process the current moment because you're so fond of listening to or thinking about what's going to happen in the future that you forget to enjoy this. For example, some of you might be like, oh, it's 11:30 already, when is food coming? Thinking of the future. Oh, I have to go home at this time. Oh, someone's coming over to my house. You're not in the moment, you're thinking of the future. Now what you're doing, you're building anxiety inside. Do you get to enjoy what you're doing right now? No, you don't. Why? Because you're thinking of something that has not even happened yet. People who, for example, what is depression? The people who live in the past. What is anxiety? The people who live in the future. And who is at peace? The one who lives in the moment. If someone is depressed, they're not living in the moment, they're living in the past. If someone is anxious all the time, anxiety, stressed out, I'm not targeting anybody, but blood pressure high. Why is that? Thinking of the future. Thinking of what has not happened. That's anxiety. So if you have these problems in your life, ask yourself, am I living in the moment? Am I living in the future? Or am I living in the past? Because if you're living in the past or the future, you're failing life. And you know how you discipline your kid when they fail? Would you want God to discipline you? Don't live in that fear. God never disciplines anybody. He just lets your mind decide your fortune. You decide. Like I spoke yesterday, I don't know who heard it, who was here, who was not. Who's holding the reins? Where are you going? Are you going somewhere or your horse is taking you somewhere? If your mind is going everywhere, your horses are going everywhere, they're deciding where you're going to end up to be. But if you're deciding where my mind, if you know how you control that, when you are sitting in one place and thinking about something, and then in an instant you're sitting there without opening your mouth or your eyes or any emotion, you tell yourself, why am I thinking this? Why is this thought valid? What does that pertain to right now? Once you start talking to yourself, guess what happens? Things start falling into place. You start controlling these horses of yours. Mo, Maya, ego, all these things come into your hand. Should I be egoful? Yes, I have ego. That I am proud that Guru has given me the capability to sit on this stage and speak his word. I have ego, but that's a good ego. Because I'm doing something not for me, but for everyone else. Yet it's giving me joy because I'm able to do something for my Guru as well. Ahankar, I have ego. I have ahankar that I have a Guru who has made me into a being that I am today. I carry pride in that. I have ego in that. Mo, I have attachment to the fact that I have bhakti so close to me and I don't want to give it up. That's my attachment. Who are you attached to? Worldly possessions that will be diminished one day, but yet we are attached to that. So brothers and sisters, let's move forward and hear satsang from Swami Rajendranath and try to understand what life is all about, where we need to go in life, and how this